Good Thursday night, Cougar fans, and welcome to Dry Prong, Louisiana. Grant High School Cougar Stadium for the last, not only the last home game of the year, but the last football game of the regular season, the 2025 regular season. It is senior night here for these Grant Cougars as Grant High School is honoring the football seniors, the ROTC seniors, the dance line, the cheerleaders, and the band. They've already honored the football players in the ROTC. And we are just moments away. I don't know if you guys can hear the fireworks going off as these Grant Cougars are taking the field. I'm Chad James, and with me as always is the coach himself, Coach Thomas Laborde. How are you, sir?
Good Thursday evening to you, Chad. The sun has found its home.
it's
the moon
dark.
is out.
It is dark. I don't know about you, but with this time change, it always happens when that time falls back. About 7:30 every night, I'm ready to go to bed. I don't know if that's my age talking or what
when
it
I came
is.
down through for media parking, every game so far, especially here, has been during the daylight.
Yeah.
And I come down that road at pitch black. And here come the West Washita High School Chiefs.
West Washita coming in here tonight with an even 500 record, coming to spoil senior night here for these Grant Cougars. West Washita, good football team. Historically, they're just a power running meat and potatoes football team.
Cougars have, I want to say the last three meetings, two of them have been pretty close.
Very
your
close.
recollection.
Yeah, they've been close, and this is definitely a game the Cougars can win. West Washita rather is sitting in third place, I believe, in District 2-4A, and but this is a very, very winnable game if our defense can come up with some stops, and that's something they've struggled with all year long. But Coach Felton was talking Tuesday night on the coaches show about how the kids were flying around, and this running attack that West Washita runs, gap discipline is very important, and Coach was talking about how well the kids had bought into it and were remaining disciplined. Had a good week of practice.
Absolutely, and we saw, the end of that Darbone Wood game, they only gave about a touchdown in that second half once they kind of figured it out. So, we've seen them stop that offense before. Now, Darbone Woods is not West Washita, and there's some, but they had a lot of similarities in terms of the kind of kids they had, the size. So they can definitely step up and stop it. And we know that Ahmad Sykes can break this game open at any point.
Anytime. It's a special thing to have such an electric player, a tremendous athlete like Ahmad Sykes. For our viewers at home, you're seeing the big national colors being unfurled. It is Salute to Service night here as well as senior night. And we got a special treat here tonight. Coach Felton said we were going to have a special treat. And so we're going to let you guys just enjoy the senior night festivities and enjoy Salute to Service here at Grant High School. And we'll be back with the kickoff just as soon as they get through. salute to it being salute to service, including our active duty and former military, our veterans. We are also honoring all the law enforcement, paramedics, firefighters, all of those things that not only serve our nation but serve our community. And that was a special treat to see the big national colors out there waving in the middle of the field. The a cappella rendition of the national anthem here at Grant High School.
We even got a lady dressed as the Statue of Liberty.
We do have a young lady in the Maroon Mob, they call them here at Grant High School, the student cheering section. Got a young lady dressed as the Statue of Liberty. We're just a few moments away from kickoff. Cougar captain's walking out to the middle of the field.
159 is a healthy-looking young man.
He sure is. We got some of our senior linemen here for the Grant Cougars walking out there to shake hands with these West Washita Chiefs. We were talking a little bit about D'Arbonne Woods. These two teams are very similar in the scheme that they run. And we saw how competitive the Cougars were against D'Arbonne Woods. Obviously, West Washita is a bigger school, and there's some...
about 900 kids, I think.
900.
When I was at Ash, we played them in district. They were 5A.
Wow.
Just a very, very big school.
They have a wonderful facility as well.
Amazing.
Based off memory, broadcasting there before. Just a fine school. And it appears that West Washita has won the toss
And
deferred until the second half. So we'll get a look at the Cougar offense first here tonight. Coach, are there any analytics? I mean, I don't know. I'm going to ask the expert.
We talked about it.
Any analytics to that whatsoever? I know there's a lot of things.
The idea, I think that it used to be you win it, you get it.
Yeah.
Everybody would take the ball. The idea now is that you want it to come out of half because either A, you want to increase your lead, or B, if you're behind, you want to start off with a drive. So I think that's why we've seen the switch. It makes sense on a common sense level.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's why we've seen that switch to more teams just deferring and they want the ball in the second half.
Historically, showing my age a little bit, we won the toss. We always wanted to win the toss. We wanted the football first. We wanted to set the tone in the game, but a lot of that has changed over the years as the game has changed.
Well, you think about this. Two things can happen. You kick it off, you stop on defense. Wow, what a way to set the tone.
Yeah.
You take us even if you go into halftime up 7-0, you get the ball coming out, you can stretch that lead. Or let's say you get down by a couple scores at halftime, you come out, put a drive together, score, now you're right back in it. Last thing you want to do is go into halftime down,
Right.
having to kick the ball off to start the half.
Right.
Now we might not see a kickoff. We've seen
the Cougars struggle with those short
we've
kicks.
got two little guys here. I guess they're going to try to say which one's going to go.
This is a different kickoff formation than we've seen all year, and they're going to kick it.
Well, I tell you.
And Dante Rubin's going to put that one on the turf before he is swarmed by a whole host of West Washita Chiefs. And the Cougar offense is going to be taken over at about their own 20-yard line.
I don't know. We talked about that at length. We might want to start putting key. I noticed Ahmad was down here in that same spot, but down here, I guess assuming they thought they would kick to him. Ruben and Moore have.
He struggled.
They've struggled all year catching that ball.
Going to get a look at Miles Futrell at quarterback. Open this game. Miles is one of the seniors here on the Cougar football team. Got a little bit of a look at Gage Hosini, who is the quarterback of the future here, and we may in fact see some different things. We've got a different look out here on offense. Got Ahmad Sykes stacked over here on the near side. He had Ahmad open for a moment. That's one of those situations where you got to really cut that ball loose. Instead, it's going to be a 5-yard sack here on the first play of the ball game.
And that's where he struggled all year. That's a timing thing. You've got to play quarterback for a long time to trust that throw.
Right.
You know, when you're just in the second year, you know, you're hesitant to throw it unless he's all the way open.
Mont Sykes is going to be met
Wrapped up, man. This is
before he
off
gets
to a
the line.
terrible start for the Cougars.
Cougars are going backwards here on the first possession.
I'm assuming they're going to punt on this drive because there's not many plays that are 3rd and 16, 3rd and 17. I like the first play call, but he's got to know to throw it out there.
Yeah, that ball's got to come out immediately. 3rd down and long here for the Cougars. Looking to throw, throw near side to Sean Williams.
That's just not the route to call. I mean, that's
he's going to be made contact with immediately by the cornerback from West Washita. Going to gain just very few yards, not near enough for a first down. And for the Cougars' first offensive possession, it's going to be 3 and out. We're going to get to see the punting unit. Not the start the Cougars wanted.
No, just the inconsistency in the quarterback play, just the play call. You know, I don't want to say the play calling, but just the execution of the plays. You know, not even a great punt here. He's going to try to make something happen. He might be gone, Chad.
There's no one on that far side.
There's going to be about 8
I think
blindside blocks.
I think every official out there threw a flag. That's probably going to be coming back. There was a lot of green grass on the far side of the field there for that young man from West Washita to run. Cougars did catch up to him and force him out of bounds. I can see the head official pointing back. But we'll wait and get an official call.
That's going to be a 15-yard from about that spot right there, but they'll still put him at their own 40, Chad. It'll be good field position.
I couldn't tell if they got a piece of that punt or if it just came off his foot terribly. I know he had pressure right in his face trying to get that kick off.
You know, again, for Grant, it's just the execution offensively. You know.
It is a personal foul from that spot, just like you said, Coach, and they're going to back that one up 15 yards and put them just across the 40 at about the 42-yard line.
You know, I mean, you're 3rd and 15. You had a couple of vertical routes you could have tried, and you know, you immediately snapped them through it to the 2-yard out.
Yeah.
I formation.
Don't see that much anymore, Coach. Quarterback under center, I formation. West Washita known to be a run-heavy offense. They're going to hand it off straight ahead to the up back, the fullback on a dive play, and he's going to pick up probably about 4 yards. Bring up 2nd down.
You know, you'd like to maybe see some more down linemen for the Cougars. You know, kind of stump that pile. Looks like they might have 4.
Looks like they do have 4.
They do have 4, yeah.
They do have 4. That's a different look from the Cougars. I formation again from West Washita, putting the man in motion. This one goes to the tailback, and he's got some room over on the near side. He'll be forced out of bounds up at about the Cougar 31-yard line. Big gain on 2nd down from West Washita.
We're going to have a penalty. It looks like it's going to be a hold. I want to say on 77 maybe is the number that I flashed across my screen. Or my eyes, really. Looking out this window.
That is indeed holding, and that big run is going to come back. Like the penalty occurred down around the Cougar 45-yard line, going to be spotted back at the West Washita 46. Second down and 6. West Washita runs this offense that really chews the clock up. Really an offense that's made to play with a lead. Fullback, straight ahead, untouched. And unless Miles can catch him, and he is going to run him down inside the 5-yard line, and that'll set up a 1st and goal here for West Ouachita.
Braden Sloan had the quarterback on that play. He ran his assignment. Somebody missed the. I'm not sure what the scheme is, but somebody missed the fullback.
The fullback was untouched.
Unaccounted for.
First down and goal here for West Ouachita. The quarterback jumps up to check with the sideline, and you can see the Cougars antsy to go. Handed straight ahead to the fullback. They did close on that one, going to stop him short of the goal line, down at about the 3-yard line.
You know, you got to make that tackle down back here.
Yeah.
Second down.
Clock winding down, about 8:21 left here in the first quarter.
I'd like to see the Cougars start walking everybody down. Nobody should be standing in the end zone. I mean, they're just going to come with
Straight
that dive
ahead,
again.
dive with the fullback, and he's
in.
going to be in for a touchdown. Just like that, running straight out of the I formation, just running straight ahead. I think the fullback carried the ball all but one play on that drive. Touchdown drive of about 60 yards on their opening possession. Snap is down, and that kick is up, and that kick is good. So with 8:05 left here in the first quarter, Cougars are down 7-0. After an first offensive possession that went 3 and out, West Ouachita doing what they do, put together a methodical drive, did have one big play in it, and just eat up a bunch of clock and go down and score a touchdown.
Coach Felton said we have to stop the dive. He said it Tuesday night, and they have not.
They have not stopped the dive. A young man playing fullback there for, that's kind of a lost art, kind of a forgotten position in the way the game is nowadays. You don't see a whole lot of fullback play anymore, but West Ouachita here running that old I offense, and indeed they have a good fullback. Going to kick this one short to the near side. Cougars need to get on that one. Officials are blowing that one dead. I don't see any penalty markers on the field. Delay a game against West Ouachita. He didn't throw a flag, he just blew it dead. Going to back that one up 5 yards and kick it again.
Now he's actually, I know Rocky is our white hat. You start learning their names if you he's also a white hat often. So it looks like we got a strong crew out here tonight. They're all just taking the lead on these Thursday nights. Now it's still got to go to the 50 if I'm not mistaken.
And they keep it short and on the ground. Cougars touch it. They have got to get on the ball. 2 Cougars have touched it.
And it's going to be West Ouachita ball.
Looks like that may be West Ouachita ball. Cougars still struggling to field a kick. And it is indeed West Ouachita ball.
I mean, it's comical what number 4 was doing. I don't know what he was doing. I mean, this is the second kickoff that nobody can catch the football.
Nobody caught the football.
I mean, it's
and
it's been a recurring theme of 10 weeks
since the beginning of the season. Thought we had had that problem fixed, but here it is rearing its head. The last game of the season.
You know, you get down behind 2 scores to West Ouachita. it's going to be a long. It's going to be a quick night, but it's going to be a long night.
This offense is built to play with the lead. We'll run that one on the end around, and he's still going down inside the 15-yard line, down there close to the 10. These lights are a little bit bright here. It looks like it's going to be about the 13-yard line. Big gain here on first down. West Ouachita set up an excellent field position after the mishandled kickoff. I believe we had a couple of Cougars got their hands on the ball but could not secure it on that kickoff.
Well, you got to know it's going to bounce. If you try to run, it's just like playing baseball. If you run up on it, it's going to go over you.
Yeah.
You got to play the bounce.
Dive straight ahead. Cougars do play that one well. Looks like they might have picked up a yard on that play. It'll bring up second down at about 9. .703, nearly halfway through this first quarter, and the Cougar offense has ran 3 plays. Cougars desperately need a stop here before this thing gets out of hand. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. And
nobody read the quarterback.
Untouched in the end zone for the second West Ouachita touchdown of the night. Just as I was getting it out of my mouth, the Cougars really needed to come up with a stop. Now down 2 scores. Snap is down, that kick is up, and that kick is good. So with 6:41 left here in the first quarter, Cougars down 14-0 to the West Ouachita Chiefs. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. Stay with us here on 446 Sports live coverage of Grant Cougar football. Welcome back to Grant High School Cougar Stadium here on senior night, salute to service night, and the last game of the 2025 regular season, and it has not started off the way the Cougars wanted it to. Cougars do manage to field that one after 2 muffed.
And I'm going to tell you this, Chad, that's part of the problem. He tried to, he did pick it up and run with it.
Yeah.
Fall on the ball.
Just fall on the ball.
That's been that might be one of the issues.
I did notice something else as that ball was bouncing. One of the up men trying to swat at it. That's the wrong thing to do. You got to let the man behind.
If you swat at it, it's going to go back to them.
Yeah, you can't swat at the ball.
You need to be blocking the gunners. But we'll see if Ahmad Sykes and the Cougar offense can get us back into this game.
They got good field position. Ball is spotted at the 41-yard line. Got to hand the ball off to Ahmad Sykes. He makes one man miss. And those West Ouachita Chiefs have watched film. They rallied to the football.
It's a great play, though, 6 yards.
Yeah, it really was. And that was all Ahmad Sykes. You saw him make a man miss. He had a man there in the backfield. Made him miss 6 yards on his first down carry. Cougars really need to put a drive here together. Ahmad Sykes again, looking for some room off the block of Deontay Pennington. He's going to get across midfield.
First down.
I believe they're going to.
Are they going to say he's?
I believe they're going to say he's just a little bit short. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1. I believe they're saying he stepped out of bounds at about the 50-yard line.
You got to go for it. This is 2-play territory.
Miles is going to call his own number, put his head down and get the first down.
No, and I've been critical of that play in certain situations. That's exactly when you call it.
That's the situation where it needs to be run, exactly. One first down at a time. The Cougars do get a first down and get the ball over in Chief territory. I'm going to throw that one out to Sean Williams. Completed pass. He's going to be right there at the yard to gain. Yeah. I think they're going to mark him a yard short. Second down here for the Cougars. Now that was a nice play.
And that's what that's where we saw a lot of success with Gage, just the quick hitters. There goes Ahmad.
Ahmad Sykes going to have a first down just shy of the 30-yard line at about the 31.
A little different run scheme, a little more zone. They're not pulling that tight end and guard around. Just kind of blocking your man where you're at.
He had a nice hole there to run through. West Washita a little antsy. Defensive tackle wanted to get a head start.
Now here's the thing: when he jumps, you've got to move.
That's right.
If he jumps, he can jump. However, if you don't move and he gets back, it's not a penalty.
Right.
Now, if he jumps and you jump, then you get to draw the encroachment, and you got to be disciplined. Here's a break for the Cougars. 96. Helmet came off. It's got to come out one play.
Ahmad Sykes never did go down. He was fighting for yardage there. Going to pick up about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Miles looking to throw and off target on that one.
That's not his strength.
No, it's not.
Maybe a little more creative in some of the runs for Miles.
We have seen Miles have success running the ball on the design quarterback runs. Miles has got.
I'd love to. We ran it with Brady Parker and Eli Morrison. Some speed option with him and Ahmad.
Yeah. Ahmad's going to get to carry.
The great thing about that play is you get to leave one man unblocked and you have enough hats for everybody else.
Yeah.
It's really easy to execute on that. And they're both runners.
Yes. Fourth down here for the Cougars. Fourth down and a yard.
Got to get this one.
Got to get this first down to keep this drive alive. This is the Cougars. Their second possession here thus far in the game.
West Washita's going to be selling out to stop this run.
Ahmad Sykes. First down, Cougars.
I don't know if he was down. He tried to pop up, but they called him down.
The Cougars are trying to run a little bit of tempo here to keep this West Washita defense on their heels. Come up with a touchdown, get back in this game, down by 2 scores here with 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
You keep this in a one-possession game, Chad. We score here. Anything can happen. We saw that against Franklin Parish where we kept making things happen. Little too high.
Little too high. He had him there and just put it just out of reach for Jaden Moore. I did like that play call there, Coach.
Absolutely.
Just wasn't there with the pass. Incomplete pass will stop the clock here with 4:03 left in the first quarter. Second down here for the Cougars.
Got to get a positive play here. Little toss. I like it.
Toss out to Ahmad Sykes, and Ahmad Sykes driving down near the 10-yard line. I do like that play. Going to pick up about 5 yards. Going to bring up 4 yards, rather. Going to bring up a third down and 6.
We've seen the Cougars open it up tonight with some different things that clearly West Washington,
wasn't on tape for them to
not
watch.
at all.
Braden Sloan coming out. Braden was in playing a little tight end.
A little double tight end. Kind of that heavy that we saw Wassman. Well, you weren't there, but we saw Wassman run it. Then I think we saw, oh goodness, Franklin Parish running a little bit down here.
Trips up near the top of the screen. Ahmad Sykes
is in there.
Going to almost take the official into the end zone with him for a touchdown. That should be about number 33 there for
32.
32. I'm sorry for Ahmad Sykes.
And we're not keeping the official stats, but he's 69 away from 2,000. He's close.
He's getting close.
I tell you what, he breaks the 50-yarder, we're going to call it.
We're going to go ahead and call it 2,000. And the point after attempt from senior Jaden Rivera is good. And so with 3:11 left here in the first quarter, Cougars claw their way back in it with a nice drive down by 7 to the West Ouachita Chiefs. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us here on 446 Sports coverage of Grant Cougar Football. Welcome back to Dry Prong, Louisiana. Senior night here on the final home game of the 2025 season. Grant Cougars just put together a nice scoring drive to get back in this game, down 14-7. West Ouachita is going to come up and try to field that ball. It's going to be taken down. That's a dangerous move. Going to be taken down.
You know, I wonder sometimes these kids, and we used to tell them, you know, after Friday night on Saturday, please watch some football this weekend. just see some sights and sounds. And
Yeah.
There's a lot of wild things that happen on special
Well,
teams.
they say, you know, it's kind of one of those deals.
He ran out of bounds and came back. So first of all, there should be a flag for illegal touching. You know, but sometimes things happen in high school that even we're like, oh, it's a flag. Even the referees are dumbfounded by the.
Yeah.
What did I just watch?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to.
It's kind of a reaction type situation. First down and 10 here from the 28.
Stop the dive.
Play again. Nice tackle there. I believe that was Braden Sloan on that tackle.
Sloan is coming in and he's sitting. He needs to. I think we talked about it on the break a few minutes ago. He needs to come in and tackle the fullback.
Yeah.
Every play.
Just hit him.
Just hit him every play. You know. I would assume, it's safe to assume that Braden Sloan is not responsible for the fullback and the quarterback.
Right.
I don't know of a scheme that would operate like that, but he just needs to come in and hit the dang fullback every time. Good toss.
This one to the tailback, and he's going to carry some Cougars for a first down. Jake Glass in on that tackle. Matthew Cooper in on that tackle. Get the ball out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Now we saw in pregame warm-ups, we saw West Ouachita throwing the football a little bit, but that could just be for window dressing. I know historically they just ground and pound kind of offense. They do have two receivers split at the top of your screen. Dive straight ahead. No,
that's on
quarterback.
And you know, as I'm watching it, I think Four is responsible for the quarterback.
They fooled me on that one.
And he's gotten burned a couple times now so far tonight. You know, Coach Hill doesn't give me the game plan. I think next year I'm going to ask him, like, once I get in the booth, it's safe to give it to me.
Yeah.
But Four is, you know, I think Four is responsible. Kendrick Brown is responsible for the quarterback. And he's kind of gotten fooled several times.
Big run from the quarterback over in Cougar territory. Going to toss it to the tailback.
Oh.
And nice hit. Coming to make the hit. I believe that was Braden Sloan on the tackle. Second down and 6. Ball at about the Cougar 24-yard line.
What's going to have to happen here, Chad, is they're going to have to look up and get a hold on a second or a third down to back them up. And,
yeah.
They're giving up 4 or 5 yards of run with no indication of it stopping.
Right.
They're going to have to kind of force West Ouachita to do something they don't want to do. There it is. Good. I mean, that's great. That's a great job, but he's meeting it after about 2 or 3 yards.
Right.
So now you got 3rd and short. Can you stop it? And can you stop it twice?
Yeah, right. Because you fully expect them to go for it here on 4th down. West Washita having a tremendous amount of success.
This should be the last play of the first quarter as we're under 30 seconds here. I believe they're going to run the dive.
That's indeed. No, quarterback.
And there's 4 again with just he's got to make that stop. That's about the 3rd or 4th time. He's just
not
either he has the quarterback or he doesn't.
Right.
We got a Cougar down.
Looks like we got a Cougar injured on the field.
We're going to step away just for a second. We'll be right back here on 446 Sports. And we are back. Grant High School, West Washita driving, Chad. Clock running down, so this should be the last play of the first quarter. Score update from the Catskin. We'll see after this play.
That's a nice play. I believe that was Matthew Cooper coming up and making that tackle.
That was Miles Futrell.
Miles, look at Miles coming in there and making a tackle. Those lights are just right to be wrong for us here in the booth, and all I can see is black jerseys. And so at the end of 1, that was Deontay Pennington, by the way, that the injured Cougar earlier. He got up and came off under his own power. We hope to see him back. He is a senior here on senior night. But here at the end of 1, Cougars are down 14-7 with West Washita driving. We'll be back.
We want to go back. We got some games tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm from Marksville, Chad. I think I've told you.
Yes.
They're playing for the Catskins tonight. Both teams are 8-1.
Really?
Coming into the game, I've got some friends that I told them keep me updated because that's probably one of the biggest games around here. 0-0 after 1. Bunky's thrown 2 red zone interceptions.
Really?
So my Tigers are battling.
That's a big game down there tonight. Both squads are 8-1.
I mean, they're just getting ready for the couchon delay after that.
Is that what?
After this point.
So we're here in Dry Prong. We're playing on Thursday night because of the Pecan Festival.
Everybody's got a festival. Meat pie festival, corn festival. There was a petroleum festival, I heard. There's a pie festival. Look, everybody's got a festival.
Everybody's got one. Well, after we swap ends of the field, they're down here on our end here from our vantage point in the booth. Second down and goal.
Good job,
and they played that one well, trying to dive again over the left side, and the Cougars were all over that. Matthew Cooper in there on the stop.
I can almost promise you what we're about to see is that dive, that read option type dive. He's going to pull it.
Yeah.
That's been their go-to play on 3rd down. All these drives, and you even saw on that play four abandoning his responsibility. He's got to come down and hit that quarterback.
You got to come down and hit the quarterback when that's your responsibility.
I can't imagine them doing anything else. A little
quarterback sneak, and he's going to get in for the 3rd touchdown of the night for the West Washita Chiefs.
Right player, wrong play call.
Right player, wrong play call. Quarterback sneak gets in. Short yardage for West Washita.
That's pretty impressive, though.
Yeah.
4-yard quarterback. You know that
That's indicative of a nice push from your offensive line. West Washita historically, and my coverage of these games over the last few years, West Washita has always had a really good offensive line. Snap down, kick up, and that kick is good. So in the opening 10 seconds here of the second quarter, West Washita jumps back in front by 2 scores, up 21-7 over your Grant Cougars. We're going to step away. We didn't get to step away at the end of the first quarter, but we're going to step away for just a moment, but keep it right here for live coverage of Grant Cougar football here on 446 Sports. Welcome back to Grant Cougar Stadium. Senior night here for the Cougars. Cougars down 21-7 here in the opening seconds.
Keith McKinney.
In the second quarter, Keith McKinney fielding it, looking for some room to run. He's going to get up to about the 30 before his forward progress is stopped and he's taken down.
Boy, 24 for West Washita. I didn't see who got him, but somebody rocked his world. You might want to rewind that here on YouTube.
That's right.
Easy scroll back.
We don't have the opportunity to do that.
But somebody rocked his world.
Cougar offense last time they were out put together a nice drive. They need to do it again, down by 2 scores.
You know, I love the formation. You spread out now. You know, great. That was on the ground.
It looked like it was on the ground.
You know, Miles has got to make that throw. He has got to make that throw.
That negated a nice catch and run by Keith McKinney. That pass was on the ground.
You know, that's been the holdback. You know, I mean, I love the play call. West Washita sold out to stop Ahmad Sykes. You know, they had 21. I want to say that's 21. This outside linebacker here, this apex. He was bumped out to the trips, which he's.
Ahmad Sykes trying to get the edge, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Ruben's got to finish that block. You know, he turned around and started watching. He's got to finish his block and
stay with it.
That's been the Achilles heel. Just, you know, 100% from the snap to the whistle.
You know, I think there's a tendency when you got a back as talented as Ahmad to watch him.
You know,
the timing looked like the timing was off on that one.
I think
Ruben ran the wrong route.
He ran the right route. He ran it the wrong way. You know, when you want to run that curl, you want to get real little and pop around. He tried to, you know, come to a complete stop standing up. That's why he slipped. You know.
4th down, Cougars going for it. 4th and 5. Miles rolling to his right. He's going to dump that one off to Keith McKinney, and he's going to have a first down. Nice catch and run by Keith McKinney.
Love the play call.
Desperately needed that play, and that one was well executed.
You know, they've had some of the best athletes on the field, you know, against Peabody, against Washita Knight Buckeye, Dorbone Woods, and they just struggled getting them the ball.
You know, we forget about Keith, and we shouldn't, but Keith is a fantastic athlete. I know Ahmad gets a lot of the attention, and it's well deserved. Ahmad's going to get the ball here on first down. It's going to make a couple of people miss.
You know, look at the guys just standing there watching. You know, go help. You know, that drives me crazy. You know, I mean, as much as he's juking and driving and breaking tackles,
get up there with him, man.
You over there and chip one guy, man, he might be gone. You know, I used to tell them, if you want to watch, we can get you some popcorn.
Man, got to get in there and mix it up. 2nd down and 5, timeout taken by West Washita. I like some of the creativity. Some of the short throws were a little bit off, but I mean, you could see the play was there to be had. I mean, I like that. I hope they keep it up here tonight. Cougars do have some good athletes here.
It's going to take all 11 every play.
Yeah. 2nd down and 5. Ball is over in Chief territory. Mod's going to get the carry. He's going to bounce it outside. He's got a lot of room. He's going to be taken down around the 20-yard line. Big run there.
They're going to call that back on a hold on Sean Williams, which I think is ticky-tacky. But it's coming back.
That is indeed what the call is going to look like. I see the flag over there waiting on the man in the white hat.
Now, I don't know if that puts it at 2nd and 1 or if it's just enough for the first.
From our vantage point, it looks like it's going to be right there at the sticks. It's going to be holding.
That's a spot foul, so it's going to back up 10 from that spot.
It looks like they may be a little bit short. Little bit short of the line of game. I believe they're going to have a 1st down. Still waiting on the official signal. But from our vantage point, it looks like even after the penalty yardage, it's going to be enough for a 1st down. He just moved the ball back. Looks like they're having a little conference out there around the football.
1st down.
1st down, Cougars. So even, I mean, you hate to see that was a big run by Ahmad, but even after the penalty yardage is marked off, it's still enough for a Cougar 1st down.
Referee moved the ball an extra.
First and 10, ball at the 44-yard line, West Washita. Miles going to cut one loose to Keith McKinney, and it's going to fall incomplete.
He tried to catch it at his feet instead of putting his hands up.
If he catches that ball, because both defenders had overrun it, if he catches that ball, that's 6.
I love to see Gage in there against this coverage that they're running with these guys. You know, that ball was a little underthrown.
Mm-hmm. Keith tried to come back for it. Mod Sykes getting the carry, and he's not going to get much on that one.
Nobody's blocking 96. You almost want to just toss it outside wide.
96 is definitely disrupting things in the middle. 3rd down and long here for the Cougars. Niles going to throw that one complete. It's going to be short. Going to be a 4th down and short. You expect the Cougars to go for it here. So 4th down and about 4th and 3.
You know, that's really a 2nd down play call.
Yeah. Time out on the field for the Cougars. If they're going to take a timeout, we're going to take a timeout here for just a second. Stay with us here on 446 Sports coverage of Grant Cougar football. Welcome back to Grant High School Stadium. Big fourth down play. Go ahead,
I said
Coach.
earlier that third down hitch, that was really a. Is he there? Yes.
I believe that's going to be a first down. Keith lost his footing and still managed to catch the football.
That third down hitch should have been second down, so that you wouldn't have had as much pressure on this fourth down play.
Cougars converting here a couple times on fourth down. Low snap, Miles looking to throw.
Run it, Miles. Run it, Miles.
There. Just take off, Miles. Miles, you got some room. Miles has got a first down. He's going to be forced out of bounds.
And that's what he does so well is run the football. Yeah. He's an incredible runner. And that's where the natural athleticism can take over.
Right. Big run by Miles Futrell.
And a great job, just chewing.
That ball was complete out there to Keith McKinney, but Keith got hammered on that play.
He's got to get that throw out quicker.
Seemed like the ball hung there for just a little bit too long.
Look, for our viewers at home, if he's over there on that far hash,
that's a long throw.
To the numbers is almost 30 yards.
Yeah, that's
25
a long
yards. You got to be able to throw just as fast as you can do down the field, across the field. I mean, right now where Miles is to the top of your screen, that's almost, probably 25, 30 yards. And Mod Sykes, he's gone.
Got a big hole. He's trying to get out to the edge. He is going to go in for another Grant Cougar touchdown.
And I'm going to say that he's over 2,000 yards now for the year.
I would agree with that, Coach.
Touchdown
I don't know
33.
if you noticed the hole that he had from our vantage point. He had a huge hole there, had one man to beat, and he did indeed beat that man and then get on outside. I didn't notice which receiver that was out there blocking, but he wasn't going to get caught.
Sean Williams
Was
Jr.
it Sean?
He's the one that they got last time. And look, he threw
his hands up.
Look, when we used to do our meetings and team meetings, I'd always tell him, what is blocking? I said, blocking is getting in the way. So even if you run up to him like that with your hands
Just get
up,
the way.
You're in the way. You've done your job. You get an A on that play.
That's right.
It don't look great. But you know what? I'd rather get 7 than look like I know what I'm doing. Because he made a great block down here. They called a hold that, I thought maybe, you can't call that one.
No, he was surrendering to the officials.
And that's how important playing through the whistle for everybody is. They stayed with the play. They got in the way. We got a touchdown. And now we're down 7. If you keep it a one-possession game, West Washita's made no mistakes yet.
No, they haven't.
As far as turning the ball over, having to punt. They make one mistake, you tie this sucker up.
7:58 left before halftime. But keep in mind, West Washita does get the ball to start the second half. But Cougars are fighting their way back into this game. Jaden Rivera kicks it. Ball's going to be fair caught at about the 27-yard line.
Cougars take note, 13.
Yeah.
Clean. Yeah. Look, I got it.
Catches the football at about, it's a 28-yard line, I believe.
Cougars can get a defensive stop and get the ball back with just some time left. They can make things interesting.
Come up with a stop, force a punt, get a turnover, something to try to get the offense an opportunity to tie this ball game up. I don't see West Washita throwing the football. Of course, I could be wrong.
Well, we saw that against Darbone Woods right before half. Oh, my goodness. Ford has got to make a tackle. Is that Kendrick Brown?
I think so.
He has got to step up and make a tackle.
Got to. I mean, the last man there was the safety, Miles Futrell, and Miles makes the tackle, but not after a big gain and a first down, getting the ball up to the 41-yard line, going to pick up 13 yards on that carry, and that's just tailback over the left tackle.
Looks like they've switched now. Miles has walked down, and Ford is backed up to the top. Might be better suited for him.
Cougars play that one well.
Is there a whistle?
Braden Sloan. Oh, no.
I thought I heard a whistle.
I believe the coaches thought they heard a whistle too. I can see the Grant coaches walking out on the field.
I mean, he blew his whistle. We all heard it.
I thought it was.
He's not even wanting to turn around.
No, he won't even turn around. Coach Felton out near midfield. Now the officials are over there talking. Coach Felton is a little upset. They're bringing the football back. Little bit of confusion. Officials are over there talking to the West
It's coming
Washita
back there. Well, I heard the whistle.
That's the reason why I was saying the Cougars played that one well. I wasn't even looking any farther. I just heard the whistle, and I thought the play was over. And I believe they are bringing this one back.
And that's the right call. The whistle was.
Yeah.
And look, I would hate it if that was us.
Yeah.
But you know, when you blow the whistle, the kids stop.
That's right.
That's what you're taught. All you play through the whistle.
Play
Where's
through
the
the
whistle?
whistle.
I don't have to play no more. You know, I mean, you can be upset about it, and you don't want to get too upset because if you get a penalty, you're not built to
Right.
play a 1st and 25.
Right.
You know.
So I guess they were figuring on where to spot the ball when the whistle was blown, is what I'm guessing, because they've moved it up to the Cougar 40.
I believe that's where they were and got the first down.
So they did get a first down. They did give them a first down. Grant Cougar defense really needs a stop. They're going to hand that one off to the tailback right up the middle. Tackle's made by Matthew Cooper, not after a nice gain on first down. Going to pick up about 9 yards on that, 8 yards on that carry. You know, there's not a whole lot of not a whole lot of complexity here with this West Washita offense. You just
for the
gotta,
Cougars,
just gotta stop it.
For the Cougars, it seems that the whole scheme has come down to number 4. He's got to step up and make a play. Talking about Kendrick Brown at safety, I mean, he just seems to be at the point of attack every play. He's got to finish one of these.
West Washita's going to throw for the first time, and that ball's going to be overthrown. Miles Futrell, rather,
we
in
saw
coverage.
that. Remember, we saw that versus Darbon Woods.
Yeah, sure did. Miles was there in coverage.
And smart to take the shot on second down because now they still got 3rd and manageable.
Yeah.
Maybe Miles could have picked that sucker off.
I believe that
was
ball
such a bad
went.
throw.
It was a bad throw. If that ball would have been a little better thrown, Miles did have a chance to get that one. 3rd down and short.
You know, you like to see the Cougars step up and get a tackle for a loss here. You know, I'm not a gambling man. Chad never have been. I'd rather spend my money and get something in return guaranteed. But I would bet we see that dive or that triple option out of this.
It's probably going to be 4-down territory, and
there
they're
it
going to
is.
dive play.
He's going to get a
Cougars
first
play
down.
it, but I believe they play it well, but not after they reach the line to gain, and that's going to be another West Washita first down. Oh, the officials are saying, yeah, I thought it was a first down. Apparently not. Yeah, now he's telling the chain gang to move. It is a first down. I thought it was. First down and 10 for West Washita from the Cougar 30-yard line. West Washita content to take the time, keep the ball on the ground, And they're going to hand that ball off straight ahead. Dive play again to the fullback.
Cougars have got to figure out a way to get stop them for no gain or a loss on first down.
Pick up a 4.
This offense is not built to play either from behind or from behind the sticks.
Right.
If you're content to just sit in the hole, they're going to get 3-4 yards.
Hand the ball off to the tailback, and he's going to pick up another West Ouachita first down to the Cougar 20.
I mean, at this point, you got to do something different. Everything that you've done has shown that you cannot stop.
Can't stop that. I mean, it's nothing complex. It's no motion. There's no misdirection. It's just line up, hand it to the fullback, hand it to the tailback, and every now and then the quarterback will keep it himself. First down and 10, ball clock winding down near 4 minutes left before halftime. And the Cougars swarm that one. That is a defensive play we've been looking for all night long. Cougars got a little penetration on that one from that interior front.
And now you got a 2nd and long. West Ouachita's content to try to make this the last drive of the half.
They do have the clock stopped. For some reason, the officials are out there talking. We have a personal foul against the Cougars. I didn't even see the flag. I never did see the flag. I never did see what the issue was. Nevertheless, they're going to walk that one up and give West Ouachita 1st and goal from the 10. Toss out here to the tailback, and I believe he is going to get to the pylon for another West Ouachita touchdown.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm
left you a little speechless there.
Yeah, that one's incomplete. I mean, that's no good. And Cougars got 3 minutes, 44 seconds to come down and score. I mean, here's the problem. And like we talked about, you said, what were the analytics? Well, they're up 2 scores. They get the ball coming back from half. Cougars have not shown they can stop them whatsoever.
No, not at all.
They have not forced a punt. They have not forced a turnover on downs. Every time they've gotten the ball, they've come down and got points. To quote Jim Moore. If you don't score here and you kick it off.
Yeah, we've got to score. 3:44 left here before halftime.
We got a score update. It's 21-0 Bunkie.
Bunky's starting to stretch it out there a little bit. What did you say the name of that game was?
The Cat Skin.
The Cat Skin.
Panthers versus Tigers.
Gotcha.
It's a giant velvet blanket that's half red, half purple, with scores, about the last 15 years of scores on it. Oh, that might be a...
Dante Rubin does field ball at about the 20-yard line. He's going to be popped hard. Forward progress is going to stop up at about the 32-yard line. The 3:38 Cougar offense will come back out. Cougar offense does need to score here to keep this a 1-score ball game going into the half.
Marksville and Bunkie will be district opponents for us.
That's right.
Next year.
As we move down to 3A, they will certainly be district opponents for these Grant Cougars. Keith McKinney, a little end around. He's got some room. He's got one man to beat. Keith McKinney.
What a score. How about that?
Cougar touchdown. How about that for some creativity? I don't think we've seen that play all year long. Keith McKinney showing some of his speed on the end around. And just like that, one play, the Cougars are right back in this ball game. We've talked all year long about getting that ball to some of these athletes and
in space.
Space.
That toss on that reverse, I mean, yeah, he was in the backfield, but I mean, when he got the ball, there was no one within 5 yards of him. So he had time to get ahead of steam, see what he could see. They're going for 2 here, Chad.
Miles is going to call his own number. I like the
like
play
it.
call. Miles cuts it back inside, and that 2-point try is good. So with 3:24 left before halftime, the Cougars have cut into that West Ouachita lead. They've closed within 5 here with 3:24 left. And if the Cougars needed something, that's what they needed to get a little spark here with the defense struggling, the offense coming out and responding. And, we've talked about West Ouachita's offense. That first 3 and out there for the Cougars, the Cougar offense has really been putting some things together here as this first half is played out. I love the play call. I don't even recall seeing that one this year.
No, because it's the first time we've seen that double tight end kind of stacked formation.
Yeah.
We saw the toss. They came back to the toss, but this time the toss was the reverse.
Right.
On the end around. West Ouachita played it pretty good, but Keith just made a heck of a play and found that hole. But that's what we talked about, getting in space to where he can see it.
Yes.
You could just tell him kind of read it as he came around the end around.
Fair catch called for.
I like it. I would love Jay just put it out the end zone.
Just really swing on one and kick that one out of the end zone. Ball is going to be at the 29-yard line where the West Ouachita offense will come out. Man, there's still some time here left in this half. Man, I'd love to see the Cougar defense come up with a stop, force a punt, get a turnover here, and get the ball back to the offense. Cougars with a touchdown. If that could happen, of course, I'm doing hypotheticals here.
Chad, they just need to tackle well and get out of the half with the score as it is. Make West Ouachita have to drive and eat that clock up.
Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to get up to about the 40-yard line. Jake Glass is going to run him down from behind. It's going to be a first down.
This is where you need to see Jay Glass step up. This is where you need to see Matthew Cooper step up. This is where you need to bend, not break.
That's right.
You cannot give up a touchdown because then it's not looking good. They're going to run that pitch again.
Run that pitch.
And they're just killing them with it.
Killing them on that. Over in the
there's nobody even playing the running back.
No.
And I don't know I don't know who has the pitch man.
West Ouachita picking up big chunk yardage.
Oh, goodness. It doesn't now at this point you might just let them score. And
try to get the ball back.
Yeah, because if you can't stop just that. He's keeping
Quarterback's going to keep it and
4 again with them just not tackle the man. Tackle the man. You see him. I don't know how many times you want to see him run by you.
West Ouachita just chewing up big chunks of Grant Cougar Stadium turf.
The quarterback has pulled the dive the last 3 plays. Don't be surprised he gives it to him this time as the Cougars start widening it out to try to stop the option. Like we talked about, there needs to be somebody for all 3.
Hand it off to the tailback.
And he's going to score a touchdown.
He's going to score a touchdown. With 2:26 left here in the half, so now that puts.
I don't know how you just let a team that runs the ball
just run
on dive come down in less than a minute.
And score.
And you had no answer. And it's the same plays we've seen all game. I don't know. Are they prepared to stop it?
They haven't. 2:26 now. The pressure's back on the offense to. This puts a lot of pressure on your offense. It's not really a recipe for success to, just try to outscore everyone. West Washita line it up to go for 2, and they're going to call timeout. We're going to step away for just a moment, and we'll come back with this 2-point conversion attempt in just a moment. Stay with us here on 446 Sports. Welcome back to Grant Cougar Stadium. West Washita going for 2, and looks like he's going to get in. Cougars made contact with him, but he fell down on players and was able to regain his balance and jump across that goal line for the 2-point conversion. So with 2:26 left here before halftime, Cougars had closed within 5. Now are down 35-22 here to the West Washita Chiefs.
They have to, unfortunately, with the position defense put them in again, they have to score before half.
They have to because West Washita
is going to come down and score again. I hate to say that, but they've shown me nothing that they can stop this offense at all.
West Washita scored on every possession.
They'll come down and score again, and it'll be a 20-point ball game before you know it, coming out of half. And that puts a lot of pressure on you as a play caller, knowing you have to score.
Going to kick this one deep. Keith McKinney is going to field that one. He's looking for a little bit of room. Needs to get north and south. He does get the edge. He's still on his feet, and he's going to be forced out of bounds up about the 33, 34-yard line. Nice return from Keith McKinney.
Good field position. I think you've got all 3 timeouts, or maybe at least 2 of them.
I think we got at least 2.
Man, I'd love to see Gage come in here and sling him down the field. Just with his ability to put the ball where it, I don't know how many double reverses you got.
I don't know how many you got in the playbook, Coach. Miles Future coming out to lead the Cougar offense, 2-14.
And you've got a little bit of a time to, maybe a couple of zone runs with Ahmad, see if he can bust one.
Ahmad's going to get his number called, and he's going to get a nice run up there on first down.
You got to hurry. Receiver should already be set.
Cougars needing to get to the line of scrimmage here. They're going to, they do have the clock running. I thought they would stop the clock to reset the chains. Cougars are.
He had him. He just
got some pressure. He's just got to throw that one away or run it. And he's going to get up across midfield. That eat up a lot of clock. He did get out of bounds.
Saying, throw it now.
Yeah, we could hear the coaches next door.
That's been his problem. It's hard. The only way you can. He's only done it for 2 years.
Yeah.
You only feel comfortable throwing it if it's wide open.
Yeah.
It's a lack of understanding of how the route is going to develop and putting the ball where it's supposed to be versus where you think it needs to be right now. Sykes. There he goes.
Ahmad Sykes.
There he goes.
He chucks him in.
There he goes.
He's got
going to score.
He's going to
Golly,
that is exactly what the Cougars needed. That was all Ahmad Sykes on that play. My goodness gracious.
He looked
what
like
a
Leonard
run.
Fournette versus Auburn. He just ran people over.
That's something, and we talked about this Tuesday night, a part of Ahmad's game that has developed. I've watched him I've called games here since he was a freshman, and watched that physicality. He's always been an athlete, but watch that physicality develop in his game. And man, he just runs over somebody. Cougars going for two. They're going to pitch it to Ahmad, and Ahmad is going to get in for two.
We're at a 5-point game again.
And we're back at 5 points with 1:34 left before halftime. West Washita 35, Cougars 30. Man.
Cougars hanging in there. One mistake by West Washita in this game, I think, will flip, Chad.
I think so.
We've seen one mistake from Grant.
The muffed kick.
The muff kick that a lot of got him up to 14. Since then, though, it's been score.
Both offenses here just trading trips to the end zone.
Look, I would try to kick the ball as far down the field as I can, and just hold on with bated breath that I can get into halftime with the score being 35-30.
We got a great kicker, young man's a senior, Jaden Rivera. We know he's got a leg.
I mean, that's enough time for them to come down like they came down the minute
Big
last
big
time.
chunk plays, just running pitches and dives. Fair catch called for. Will be fielded up at about the 29-yard line, and this is where West Washita will take. I mean, the Cougars desperately need to get off the field here, hold them, keep them out of the end zone before time expires here on this first half.
I'd almost put Ahmad Sykes in at safety.
Yeah.
Just nothing gets behind you. They've got to stand tall here.
First down and 10 here for the West Washita Chiefs.
He's going to take it on the pitch.
Quarterback's going to pull it and keep it, and he's going to get up to.
Chad, again, who has the running back? That's been the question. I mean, it's evident that from what I've seen, Sloan has the dive. Kendrick Brown has the quarterback, but there's nobody on the pitch man. And he keeps faking the pitch and cutting right off a 4. Somebody's got to have the running back.
Hand the ball off straight ahead to the tailback. Ball's going to come out. Oh, man, what an opportunity that would have been. Man, West Washita gets back on it here with 1:06 left. We're talking about a turnover. Man, that's what the Cougars needed, was to get a turnover. That ball does come out, but West Washita falls on it. Not after first down yardage is gained. Ball now in Cougar territory, clock winding under a minute.
I don't know. I think, I believe it's called at least one timeout so far, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how many they have left. They're letting this clock run. Gonna be down below 40 seconds.
Second down and 8. Hand the ball off straight ahead to the tailback.
Good tackle there.
Cougars play that one well.
Now they're gonna call a timeout with 20 seconds left. 19 seconds left in the first half.
I thought for a second they may just be comfortable just to play and let the clock run out because they get the ball first.
Well, here's the thing, like you just said, Chad, they get the ball come out of half. If you're West Washita, you have to feel confident that I'm going to come down and score again. I mean, they're moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, they are. And that may be why they called the timeout.
And I'm going to stay up 2 scores. You start doing something funny. I mean, if Grant recovers that fumble right there with 2 timeouts, they could, take the lead on halftime. So it becomes a point of, yes, if they score in the next 19 seconds, the hill became a mountain.
Right.
But the ball can bounce, and all of a sudden you're down. So now they're in shotgun, so I would look for something.
Third down and 5. Low snap. They're going to throw it back. Cougars come up in, make the tackle, but it's going to be enough for a first down.
Chad, they could have scored on that play, and I would have said that's a terrible call, throwing back against your body. That could have been a pick 6.
Yeah, very much. When they put the ball on the turf a few plays ago, I thought they said, "Hey, look, let's get out of this half. We got a lead. We get the ball back."
And they're going to roll the dice even more dangerously because that ball floated.
It certainly did.
I don't know if they're going to throw the ball down here to 20. But they're going to have to. There it is.
Quarterback's going to keep it, and tackle's going to be made.
I don't know if they'll call a timeout or they're going to let this thing roll down to half.
I think they're going to be content to let it go to half. Matthew Cooper was there on the tackle.
Ball game in Dry Prong.
Got a ball game here tonight. The last home game, the last game of the season, district game, district opponent. Cougars down by only 5 here at halftime, 35-30. It's been definitely an offensive showcase. Can't really say the same about the defenses, but it is a special night here for these Grant Cougars. It's senior night. Football players were recognized before the game as well as the JROTC.
Oh, let me tell you this. We've got
got an update?
From my Cascan game. The Tigers have clawed back in it at half. It's 21-12.
Wow.
I'll see if I get you. We don't have the play-by-play, but they scored a touchdown, recovered an onside kick, and scored another one.
How about that?
So we've got a game down there in the parish.
Marksville Tigers fighting back in the Catskin game down there against the Bunkie Panthers. Well, we're going to step away here for just a moment for halftime.
Senior night festivities. Well, before we go, Chad, I guess we'll talk a little bit.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long halftime.
Yeah, long halftime.
Ahmad Sykes, 3 touchdowns already, probably over 100 yards. He's over 2,000 for the season.
Unofficially, but we're going to call it officially.
I knew he needed 69.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident
I took college algebra 3 times to get my undergrad. Look, I'm not good with numbers. I took stat twice. Everything else I made A's. The Cougars have shown they can move the ball. Man, and there was the one trick play, but everything else has just been running out of a new look, a new dynamic that I know West Washita had prepared for.
Right.
Because we haven't seen that.
Right.
It's going to take one play.
One play. And we almost saw it here earlier when they put the ball on the turf.
And those were 2 reckless plays. They put the ball on the turf. Luckily, it bounced right up to them.
Yeah.
The other one here, they faked the jet sweep. They fumbled the snap. He kind of rolled out and threw it back across his body. That ball hung.
Yeah, it did.
I think it caught everybody by surprise. But if one guy from the Cougars had been there, it'd have
been 6 the other way.
Absolutely. So they're as my grandpa said, they're playing with the fire in there. They're going to get close enough and get burned.
Yeah.
The Cougars have made their one mistake. And that's kind of where you see the West Washita lead.
That's the difference.
But I think we're in the game, Chad.
Hey, man, I'm excited.
This isn't that clock is going to run.
Yeah.
And it's going to stop.
Yeah, it's not going to be a running clock like we've seen the last couple of weeks.
But we're going to let you kind of enjoy the festivities of senior night. We'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes as the Cougars go through this. Hopefully, we'll make some adjustments to stop that. Hopefully, we'll find somebody to tackle the running back.
Tackle the running back. That's what we need.
We need somebody. We got somebody for the 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
We need the 3rd guy.
That's
I don't know
right.
who it needs to be. But we'll be back here on 446 Sports.
Welcome back to Dry Prong, Louisiana, as we get ready to conclude the 2025 regular season here for these Grant Cougars. Senior night here in Dry Prong, honoring all the senior football players and support personnel here for the Friday Night Lights. However, we're playing here on Thursday night tonight. We got a ball game here tonight.
Absolutely, Chad. I'm thrilled to be a part of it, and thrilled that we're in this game. And these seniors, they don't win this one, they're not going to the playoffs.
Right.
And they win this one, it's still up in the air. But this may be their last game. You want it at least to be, played till the end.
Right.
So they've responded, and we'll see if we can come out and figure out how to tackle the dive and the pitch man, and that's been the issue. We can stop that, Chad.
I think we'd be in pretty good shape.
Absolutely. Seen some creativity from the offense. Some different things, some different formations, some different run styles. We'll see how the adjustments are made. I know both sides have to go in there and make adjustments. I know West Washita went in there and said, look, we prepared for this, and they came out and did this.
They're doing something else.
And as Grant, we prepared for this, and we can't stop this. So we're gonna have to figure out how to do that. Cougars are fired up. They're going to be kicking down that way.
I'm curious to see, after all is said and done, to see kind of what Ahmad Sykes' final numbers are on the season. I know we've unofficially, and I believe it's probably official, that he does have 2,000 yards rushing on the season
and 34 touchdowns.
34 touchdowns. What a season for this young man. We've seen his game grow throughout the year, and actually, the last couple of years that I've got to watch him play.
Did he play running back last year?
He did. He did play running back last year. In fact, he as a freshman, he was running back, got hurt early in the season at Franklin Parish and missed the remainder of the season. But man, he's really staking a claim for the Sinlaw Player of the Year. I mean, tell you, he's done a fantastic job.
And we talked to Coach Felton. I don't know if you were. They might have been the show, you weren't there, but I said that a few weeks ago, and got some heat in the community. Like,
did you really?
Well, they said, Grant is. That's it. That's a live ball. Cougars recover. Hot dog!
We are in business. Boy, that interrupted our commentary, didn't it, Coach?
Absolutely.
I was not expecting that. Cougars execute an onside kick.
Perfect.
Perfectly.
West Washita acts as if they had never seen the special teams play before.
Matthew Cooper had his sights set on the end zone.
He waited until it crossed the 50, got it, and the Cougars are in business. We were talking. Is the award for the best player on the best team, or just the best player?
Best player.
And, I talked to some people in the community. It's like, the scores have been 70 to 30 about, but the 30s are all one man.
It's one guy.
I think he's the best athlete in Sinlaw.
I agree.
Hands down. And look, if you don't like it, I'm here on Friday night.
I agree. Every time we've taken the field, he's been the best athlete on the field. Cougar offense in business, going to hand the ball off to Ahmad Sykes. He's going to make a couple of guys miss, get to the sideline, and going to step out of bounds up about the 35-yard line.
That's hard to replicate.
Yeah.
He's
so fast. Just his burst. I mean, he doesn't need a whole lot of room, and when he gets it, man, he can make it count. Mod's going to get it again. He's going to make it 3 guys miss, and the 4th guy is going to get him up across the 30-yard line.
Cougars moving the ball nice. A lot of zone, Chad.
Yeah.
That's letting him read it.
Yeah.
When you run that gap, you open up some holes for defenders to come in there. They're man on man, and asking Ahmad, can you go get it?
They play that one well. Going to get down to the 25-yard line.
I'd like to get Braden Sloan out there and let Miles go get this first down. I like some of this stuff that we're seeing tonight.
I do too. This is some different stuff. Third down and very, very short. Miles is going to throw it. He's got a man open.
Touchdown!
Keith McKinney. Talk about a response from these Grant Cougars coming out after halftime, recovering the onside kick, and then going down and scoring a big, much-needed touchdown. Looks like Keith may be, he's down in the end zone.
I think he landed kind of funny. Maybe landed a little funny, kind of caught a cramp.
It looks like it's what it is, the way they're stretching him out. But my gosh, what a response! With that,
I said, I don't know, on third and, or was it second, or it was 2nd and 1.
Yeah, third. It was third and 1.
Like, I don't know. What do I know?
And Ma and Keith is up, coming to the sideline. Looks like that's what he had.
Yeah, he's walking like it's a cramp,
But my goodness gracious, Miles threw a perfect ball. Keith was wide open and completed for a touchdown. And with that touchdown, Cougars go ahead.
And they're going to try to go for 2 here and go up 3. What a way to start the second half. Hey, we talked about
I'm almost speechless. Mod Sykes
going to get in there, and they're in there, and the Cougars struck within a minute. Onside kick.
Wow.
Come down the field. Great throw from Miles Futrell. Great catch from Keith McKinney. And the Cougars.
Wow. I'm almost speechless, Coach. I really am. What a great call to go for the onside kick to open this second half.
Look, my wife just texted me, and she said, you sound super excited. You're getting to call a ball game here.
We do have a ball game here in Dry Prong for the final game of the 2025 regular season. Senior night here for these Cougars, and these Cougars have clawed back. Was down by 2 scores, and they are now up by 3, 38-35 over district rival West Washita. My goodness gracious, what a turn of events.
Little update. I know it was at halftime, Rummel and Carr 14 apiece.
Wow, that's a ball game.
Down in the Catholic League, and then the Tigers have clawed back even further.
The Catskin Bowl.
They don't do well at extra points, but it is 21-18.
Wow. Catskin Bowl, they've got a game.
Catskin game. No bowl.
No bowl. Cougars tried onside again, and West Washita was ready for that one.
I don't know if 12 was ready for it.
That's the quarterback for West Washita. He got hammered by Matthew Cooper, the young man that recovered the onside kick for the Cougars on the previous kickoff. And I believe that quarterback may be shaken up just a little bit on that play.
He's hurting.
Cougars have really, we talk about momentum all the time in football, and the Cougars seem to have seized the momentum here. Now, if we can see this Cougar defense come up with a stop, they've struggled to stop.
We'll see what adjustments they've made. Oh, there it is.
Toss.
There we go.
What a play,
Thank you, Matthew Cooper.
Cooper again. This young man's a little fired up after halftime. He's come out.
He might have said, Coach, here's the adjustment. I'm taking over.
I'm just going to do this. And that's exactly what the Cougar defense needs. This offense, you really have to keep them that down and distance, kind of get them behind on that. Second down.
Well, Chad, we talked about it. We saw the first mistake from West Washita on that onside kick, and the Cougars have capitalized. Jake, is that Jake Glass? Yes, sir.
Jake Glass, the dive did not work.
If you're West Washita, you're looking in the mirror like, what happened?
Here we have a third down and long here. This Cougar defense has come out energized. West Washita who's kind of had their way running these dives and pitches and so forth, and the Cougar defense has come out to play here this second half.
I would watch for something funny here. There goes the pitch. There's still nobody for the pitch man.
Nobody for the pitch man, and he's going to have a big gain, going to be run down now near the 25-yard line. No one there to account for that pitch man.
That's just the one thing I don't understand why we haven't figured that out yet. One man can, Four has not done a great job tackling.
Right.
But you can't ask him to cover 2 people.
No, can't do two.
Who is supposed to get the running back? That's the question.
First down and 10.
And just like that,
tailback straight ahead.
That's killer on 3rd and long.
Cougars had them where they wanted them, and a big run on the pitch. And then another good run on first down, going to be 2nd down here in about 4.
Chad, I wouldn't give it the dive another time until they prove to me they can account for the pitch man.
That pitch man has been a problem here tonight.
Cougars have shifted to 1 high now. I mean, look.
Quarterback's going to pull it. He's going to pitch it. And coming up to make the stop was Keith McKinney, who's back in the game after that cramp. But again,
it's a first down for West Washita.
First down, and there was some space there, and Keith closed that quickly, but not after the damage was done. First down here for West Washita. Ball down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
I'm going to imagine they're going to run that option up to the top of the screen. He's just going to hand it off.
And Cougars play that one well. Contact was made initially by Madden Blaylock, Deontay Pennington finishing him off. And that's what the Cougars need on these early downs against this offense that West Washita has.
They have got to tackle the pitch man. Chad, I think we're going to be in position to have them again 3rd and long.
2nd down and 11.
I think Keith's cheating a little too far down here to the bottom.
Quarterback looking to pitch it.
Good
he
tackle
keeps it
by
himself.
Futrell. But again, it was just Miles Futrell.
There was no one there for the pitch man. Had he pitched that football, he would have been. There was lots of green grass over there for him. 3rd down.
I mean, here's the thing. He's opening up to the dive. Whoever's at that high safety needs to come crashing down to that side.
Right.
To tackle the running back,
Big 3rd down here. I would expect this to be 4-down territory for.
Well, if they kick the field goal, they tie it.
Run straight ahead.
Just menacing.
Just straight ahead power football. And judging by the
Cougars have just got to step up and find the resilience to make a stop here.
1st down and goal from about the 4.
They've got to make a stop.
Cougars up by 3 early in the second half. And ball is on the ground.
And the Cougars have it.
Looks like the Cougars got it.
Yes, sir.
And that's it. That's exactly what we needed. Cougar defense coming up with a turnover after a bad pitch. There was that pitch play again, Coach. Cougars coming up with a big turnover. 6:26 here left in the 3rd quarter, and my goodness gracious, this Cougar crowd is fired up about this.
Hot dog.
Hot dog, we got a ball game.
Cougars now just need to, methodically come down the field here. Like I said, West Washita is not built to play from behind.
No.
Cougars can take some time off this clock, come down and score.
Go up 2 scores, and that would be huge. I know we got a lot of
ball game, a lot of things can go wrong. Cougars in prime position. And if you're West Washita, you come out of the gate, look in the mirror like, what just happened? We were in a spot to go up 20.
In total control of the ball game in certain aspects.
Now this is a tough field position, but we'll see what they kind of come up with here.
Ahmad Sykes straight ahead. Ahmad Sykes dancing around.
Push the pile. Great first down play.
Give them a little bit of breathing room. Miles was standing back near the goal line. Take the snap. Cougars
got to be feeling good, got to be feeling energized. We're coming down to 6 minutes here in the third quarter. Cougars lead 38-35.
Play clock winding down near 10 seconds. Miles is going to run it himself. And man, that's some hard running from Miles Futrell down to about the 14-yard line. Going to bring up, they're moving the sticks. That's going to be a first down here for the Cougars. We saw Miles throw a really good touchdown ball earlier, but really running the football is really Miles' strength. And we saw some physicality there on that run. A lot of times you don't see out of quarterbacks. I mean, he lowered his shoulder and got that first down.
Navy running back commit for Bunky just scored. They're taking a 10-point lead on the Tigers.
Oh, my goodness.
Big time game down there. We've got our own running back out here getting after it.
Ahmad Sykes gonna break one tackle. He's got some room.
My goodness.
What a run by Ahmad Sykes to get out across the 30-yard line, and this is exactly what the Cougars need to be doing as we're over halfway through the third quarter.
And Chad, I'm going to let that play clock run down to about 10 before I snap it. I want everybody to take their time, take a breath. That appears what they're doing.
Cougars are definitely not in a hurry here.
If you can eat up the rest of this clock and score, Chad, you're in prime position.
You are in good shape because this West Washita offense is not built to come from behind. They're built to get lead.
We say that. We've seen them come down in a minute,
they have.
But you'd be in great shape.
Ahmad Sykes looking for a little room, doesn't find it. Looks like he's going to be a yard on that play.
And that's that gap power that we've seen all season. Man, if you don't block it, it's not there. And I mean, that's easy to say, but like you have to be an exceptional physical specimen to block that kind of play.
And we've seen number 96 there for West Washita on the interior of that defensive line.
I mean, they dwarf the Cougar offensive line.
Yeah, they're.
We've got to get out on the edge with our speed.
Ahmad dancing around.
Push the pile.
Push the pile forward, and that's going to bring up about a third down and
probably about
5.5.
5 or 6.
Yeah. West Washita players slow to get up. That's physical football down there in the trenches.
Absolutely. Cougar offensive line holding their own.
Yes, they are.
I think they've responded to that zone blocking scheme.
I think they have.
I might even call a timeout here, Chad. Yes, they will.
That's indeed what they're going to do.
Man, I can coach this up, can't I?
Oh, you got it going on, Coach. 3:12 left here in the third quarter. Cougars driving up 38-35 over West Washita. We're going to take a timeout just as the Cougars have taken a timeout. And we'll be right back here on 446 Sports with more live coverage of Grant Cougar football. Welcome back to Dry Prong, Louisiana. Week 10 matchup between the Cougars and the West Washita Chiefs. Cougars on top, 38-35. Big third down here for the Cougar offense.
I might run that toss to Sykes.
Toss to Ahmad Sykes. He's going to be short.
Great job. Great job by 40 and 24 to. They stopped him from falling forward. I'd run that same formation, just go quarterback power.
I like it, Coach. 4th down and 1 here for the Cougars. Offense is staying on the field.
Madden Blaylock is.
Madden's been playing both ways this game. I believe Madden's a little bit gassed. Big 4th down here for the Cougars. Play clock down to 5 seconds. Got to get this snap off, Miles. Got to get it off. We're not going to get it off. I hope Coach called a timeout there.
Yeah, he did.
Whew. Tense moment here.
Now you burned 2 timeouts now.
Yeah, we've gone through a couple of timeouts. This is a huge play if the Cougars can keep this drive going. We're down about little past 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. To go up 2 scores going into the fourth quarter would be huge. Of course, I know we got a long expanse of Cougar Stadium turf to cover. But the Cougar offense, this drive
natural grass, baby.
Yeah, natural grass. That's right. This drive started way back inside the 5-yard line.
This is where I'd love to have like a wildcat formation, and really, truly, even if Miles back there,
yeah,
you know, it's almost like that. I love the formation. Jay Glass is in there with Jaden Moore.
Got some big bodies in there.
Don't miss your block.
Big play. Got plenty of time left on the play clock. Ahmad Sykes is going to have a first down. Big first down here for the Cougars to keep this drive going. Cougars went heavy, had a couple of tight ends, had Big J Glass come in.
And look, all those plays with those double stack tight ends have been outside plays.
Yeah.
They get Jay Glass to come run that power. They were not ready for it. They did a great job containing it, but that initial burst.
Jay Glass staying on the field.
And now the Cougars kind of giving West Washita a little bit of their own
medicine.
No pass, and we're going to run the ball, eat up the clock.
Miles is going to throw one, and that ball is going to be over everybody's head, and that's going to be incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10.
I like the idea to take the shot, but I do not want to stop the clock.
No, you want the clock to run.
I'd love the hitch. I'd love the little hitch right there. Every snap you can watch this play. The corners they're playing with cushion to not get beat deep, which they've already gotten beat deep.
Yep.
Just a 2-3 yard little hitch.
Yeah.
Get the ball out down to him. Let him make one man miss. I mean, I even still like it again. I think we're going to get maybe a little toss play out here. Coach Felton has called a 3rd time, so he's got no more timeouts.
I think Coach Felton is wanting them to, I could see just some of his body language there. He's wanting them to, well, let's get up there and let's get this play run. Timeout on the field, 1:49 left here in the third quarter. Cougars up 38-35 over the West Washita Chiefs. And we're going to take a timeout here for just a second. We'll be back with more Grant Cougar football here on 446 Sports.
Chad, score update. Marksville has scored again. They're still down 28-24. Big 2nd down here. I like it.
Miles looking to throw. He's got Jaden Moore.
Oh, that's a flag. Oh, wow.
And they're going to call that one incomplete. Looks like there was a little contact there a little early. Jaden Moore came open for a moment.
That's definitely a flag. I can't believe you wouldn't call that. I mean, he wrapped around and pulled his jersey. I mean, you hate when things like that happen, man. You know, you can't. It's not an excuse. They're gonna watch it on film, and it's gonna be like, well, we missed that one.
Miles going to throw complete on this side to Keith McKinney. Is going to be short of the first down by a couple of yards.
You got no timeout, so you better have a play. I like the first down call. I wasn't a fan of the second.
Right.
I love the third down call.
"20 seconds now on the play clock. Cougars getting to the line of scrimmage. Quick screen out to Mr. Williams, and that's going to be enough for a Cougar first down. I don't know how many fourth downs the Cougars have converted here tonight, but I like that play call there.
That's
Coach.
2 on this drive. Kind of reminiscent of LSU Florida from way back in the day.
Yeah.
Big drive for the Cougars. Get the clock running. I don't know how.
Mod Sykes.
He needs to hold that ball a little tighter.
Kind of had a little bit of loaf of bread action there with that football. Clock winding down. Under a minute here left in the third quarter. Cougar offense has definitely got this West Ouachita defensive squad on their heels, methodically driving them all down the field. This drive began back at the Cougar 4. Oh my goodness. And Ahmad Sykes gets blown up. Gonna lose some yards there on that play.
That's on the center. He's got to
block that man. I can see senior Owen Stokes doing a little bit of senior leadership, kind of tuning him up a little bit.
They're going to let this one run down. We're going to go to the fourth quarter.
I think we're going to the fourth quarter here. Big third down coming up from the Cougars. Cougars up 38-35 over West Ouachita. Stay with us. We'll be right back for the final chapter of the last game of the 2025 season. Stay with us here on 446 Sports, coverage of Grant Cougar Football.
And we're back. Chad, we were just talking. They've driven the ball down from the
3 or 4 yard
line, and ate up 6 minutes of the clock. Now we're going to start the fourth quarter here.
This is going
to be tough.
Huge.
Because, they're going to have to come up with something here. Let's see what they got.
Miles is going to take a shot.
Oh, he had it and he dropped it. He just completely dropped it. It went right through both his hands.
Ball was a little bit underthrown, but still a catchable
He adjusted
football.
to it, and
now we have fourth down and 10. This is going to be...
let me tell you what, if he was on my team, I would chew his butt. That ball went through both his hands.
That was a big play. Big play. Fourth down again here for the Cougars.
And that's not the play. Well,
Ahmad Sykes being Ahmad Sykes. He's going to have a first down.
Score! Whoa! Oh my goodness!
Touchdown, Cougars!
He's the king of Sinlaw. You might as well crown him.
That is crazy. I mean, they had him dead to rights in the backfield. He reversed field and just outran everybody. Ahmad Sykes, what a special, special athlete this young man is.
Wow. I was fitting to throw this bottle through the window. I said, I know we didn't.
Oh my gosh. High snap. Ahmad gets it down. That kick is up and it is good. And the Cougars open up a 10-point lead. Cougars at 1 point down by 2 scores, and they have come back. They have played exactly the way they needed to play, things that have needed to happen here in the second half to have a chance to win this football game. And my goodness gracious, Ahmad Sykes, what a special player. This game has about rendered me speechless here, Coach.
Well, I'm just happy that we're calling a great football game. This is absolutely wonderful. We talked about it. Some things got to happen even with a win here tonight to get in the playoffs. So odds on in that this might be the last one of the season. Man, if you go out with a strong win, close out 4A, beat a team you have never beaten.
Yeah, exactly.
Signal some real growth for the guys. They're going to try maybe onside it. I don't know if I just
we'll pooch it short. It's a live ball. That was a live ball. West Washita does come down with it. We could hear
Ashley
Mercer get the ball.
If it hits the ground, you don't have to wait for him to fair catch it. I mean,
go get it.
You can't hit him while it's in the air and he's trying to fair catch it.
Right.
But it hit the ground.
Yeah, it hit the ground.
My God, if you'd have gotten that ball.
Oh, how huge would that be?
That's where you get frustrated with some of these kids. Like, what
are you doing, man? I think they get a little, not really starstruck, but kind of get caught in the moment there. First down and 10 from the 38. Quarterback's going to pull it. He's going to pitch it.
That we finally had someone for the pitch, man, and my goodness.
He's going to get run down from behind. I don't know if he fell. I believe he fell down. He came up a little lane.
I think he came up kind of gimp.
He was being run down from behind.
He's running off the field. I think he might have maybe pulled something or maybe some kind of cramp or he immediately went down out there.
We've got a Cougar down in the middle of the field, so we're gonna step away for just a moment, and we'll be right back while they attend to this injured Cougar down in the middle of the field. We'll try to get an update when we come back. Stay with us.
Mute us. Alan, there's a man injured on the field.
Welcome back. Cougar player, looks like that might have been
Javon Davis. Walked off on his own power. Good tackle there.
Pick up about 5 yards on that.
Chad, a lot of the problem has been the sitting and waiting.
Yeah.
There's a read and then there's I'm going to read, and At some point, you got to go hit somebody.
So typically, you see that because, he sticks it in the fullback's gut, he pulls it out, you think he's going to run it, and then he pitches it to the tailback. And so that's why it's discipline. This is my guy, this is my guy. And we've struggled with that all night long.
Go get him.
And Jake Glass is there, and he pitches it.
And there was another fumble.
It's going to go out of bounds.
That's why it's so important for guys like Jake Glass to step up and make that play.
Man. He came in there and disrupted that whole mechanism of that play. Senior Jake Glass, second down here for West Washita. Looks like about 4 yards. All down inside the 20-yard line.
Exciting game so far, Chad.
Absolutely.
Getting down to the 10-minute mark. Miles looking for a play call. They got it. Here we go.
Handed off straight ahead to.
Great job there. Who is that young man?
Jake Glass.
There you go, Jake.
Jake Glass. What a play by Jake Glass. It's going to bring up 4th down, and that young man is down on the field. And so, man, we were just talking about, players like Jake Glass, senior players stepping up. And 2 plays in a row, Jake has come up big. Looks like we got a Cougar down, stretching him out.
That's actually Jake.
Is it Jake?
No, that's
not Jake. That may be Madden Blaylock.
Man, you can't tell some of these black uniforms. I love them.
They look good, but it's calling a game is kind of hard to see the number. I believe that's Madden Blaylock stretching out. Looks like he's got some cramps over there.
He got 2 players down for both teams. That's number 8 again, the one that went down earlier.
That's a running back, tailback there.
He kind of took that slide on that big run where I thought he could have scored. Looked like he pulled something, and then he come back out, and he's out again.
Madden Blaylock trying to jog off. He looks like he's got a little hamstring cramp, but he is.
They need to give him a minute. He was sucking wind on that last drive.
He needs to come get some oxygen.
And that's hard because they don't have a lot of.
No, not a lot of depth with those big bodied.
Absolutely.
Kids. Big 4th down here for the Cougar defense. Both players
stop here would
huge if they can come up with a stop.
I bet you they run that triple option here. Oh, they're going to run that dive.
Run the dive. That's going to be very close. I think he does have it, though.
Man, just no one there for that one. No one there for that one. You got to expect that's coming.
I think that option kind of gets them a little bit gun shy.
Well, that's why you got 1 man for each person. It don't matter how many times he pitches it. You hit the fullback every play.
Yeah, just hit him. 1st down and 10 here for West Washita.
They can't get a 1st down, but, again, Grant, opportunity to rise up. And look, you're just waiting too long to hit it.
Yeah,
he's getting 2-3 yards every time.
Yeah,
you need to come down and hit him as he's coming out of his stance. Kendrick Brown had a free shot, and he waited to read what was going to happen. He shouldn't be having to read that.
No, if that's your guy, go hit him.
Exactly.
2nd down and 6 here. West Washita can get a 1st down without scoring.
We're going to update the score on the graphic. It should be 45-35. My wife's watching the game. Alan needs to tighten up over here.
And West Washita does get a 1st down. That's going to be 1st and goal.
Man, you can see the West Washita players when they're limping and it takes a toll on you.
I'm telling you.
8 minutes down. Look, Grant's still in position. They get the ball back and another good drive. Hope for another turnover down here.
They're going to go dive straight ahead, and that's a touchdown for West Washita.
And again, that's waiting at the hole instead of attacking the hole. He was right there, and he took it instead of giving it. I don't know if they're going to kick the extra point or go for 2.
Currently, they're down by 4. The extra point.
3.
Yeah.
They're going to go for it here.
Looks like they're going for 2.
I mean, you get it. That's great, but I don't, why risk it?
Yeah, that makes you have to score a touchdown.
They got a kid that can kick the extra points. A little unique formation. 2 fullbacks.
And
looks like they stopped him.
Fullback. And
he is
that's
not
gonna be
in.
Close.
No, not in at all.
Cougar defense rises up, stops the 2-point conversion, and maintains a 4-point lead with the offense getting the ball back here with 8:22 left in the ball game. That was huge,
Here's why you don't do that, because now Grant can get down to about field goal range. Rivera can put him up 7.
Yeah. And that's a wonderful thing. We've talked about it all year, having a player like Jaden Rivera that can kick field goals. And so, I mean, Cougars, we still got a lot of football left, still got 8:22 left, but the Cougars are in good shape. Cougar offense has moved the ball here all night long, and you're probably going to see a slow, methodical drive and trying to eat some clock up, probably get a heavy dose of Ahmad Sykes.
I don't know if the Cougars are lined up to this correctly. I don't think they're lined up to this correctly at all. He's offsides.
And the Cougars fail to recover the onside kick, and West Washita's in business.
I mean, he was offsides as I couldn't believe.
Wow.
I've never seen a player more offsides on a kick. Terrible non-call. But they weren't aligned to it correctly. And again, Grant proves that it's frustrating to watch, and we cannot just catch an onside kick.
Just fall on the ball. West Washita's in business here with 8:20.
He crossed the 40, then kicked it. I've never seen anything like that in my life. And the official's staring down at the line. Either he just wants to get home, or I don't know. That's going to be on the
quarterback's going to keep it himself. Pick up a couple 3 yards on the play.
Now it's this methodical run that you can't seem to stop.
Man, you look back at this game and
you go back to the kicks, man. My goodness,
kickoffs are just they've been the difference in the game.
West Washita told you exactly what they were doing.
Yeah,
you had 3 guys there. You don't have any more timeouts. Somebody's got to step up with some football savvy on the field. Sykes should have even been back there. Everybody should have been up on the line. You knew what was coming.
Straight ahead. Bring up 3rd down and 5 here for West Washita. The difference in this ball game has certainly been the muffing of kicks.
Absolutely.
Wow. 3rd down and 5. Cougar defense really needing to rise up. They've struggled here all night long. They're going to run straight ahead, and that's going to be enough. I believe that's going to be enough for a 1st down. No, he's going to be about a yard short.
I'm still in shock that wasn't offside from the kicker. I mean,
big play here for the Cougar defense. 4th down and 1.
You're going to have to meet him in the backfield. Nope.
And he's going to have a 1st down. Fullback dive straight ahead.
And now West Washita is methodically driving the ball down the field.
they're going to try to eat up all of this fourth quarter clock. Cougars out of timeouts. They can't stop it.
I still can't believe they didn't recover that onside kick.
That's crazy.
Well, they're just gonna be content to run that again and again and again.
Well, I would be too, Coach, if I were gaining that kind of yardage every time I do it.
At that point, I might just let them score.
I believe you would be better off to just let them score.
You don't seem capable to stop it.
They're going to eat up all your clock.
You got no timeouts left.
The clock is now, even though the Cougars are clinging to a 4-point lead, the clock is becoming an enemy because we've yet to stop this offense from West Washita. Straight ahead to the fullback. He's going to get down about.
And that's not even the starting fullback. That's the backup.
No,
fullback.
That's the backup.
You know,
starting fullback just came back into the ball game. He had to get a rest.
I mean, somebody's got to take some pride on that defense and step up. You know, one of those kids has got to step up.
Clock winding down near 5 minutes now left in this ball game. First down and 10 from the 16. Dive play over the left side, going to fall forward. Pick up about 4 yards on the play. The clock is definitely the enemy because we're under 5 minutes now left in this game. Definitely need to come up with a stop or get some kind of turnover here. Second down and 6. Straight ahead with the dive, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. 4:17 left in this game.
I'd onside kick it again if I'm West Washington.
Absolutely.
Until you prove to me that you can do something as simple as catch a football. So if I'm the special teams coordinator, I'm figuring out how to put everybody up there and stop the onside kick.
Put all of my hands people up there.
I mean, we were not prepared for it last time. We had 3 guys up there. It was obvious what they were doing. They had 6, all of them in a sprinter stance. I don't know if he made that one. No, he did not.
The kick is no good, and
so a field goal wins it.
A field goal wins this game. Now we got to keep in mind here, Cougars down now by 2, 47-45 to West Washita after the turnover on the kickoff, the previous kickoff, and so you know we've got time, but we don't have any timeouts, and so the Cougars are going to have to be very, very. I don't have to move the football.
I don't know if I want 10 up there.
I don't know. That one.
I might want Sykes. Where's he at?
I believe I would put number 1 up there.
Oh, he is up there. I see him.
Yeah, he's on the far side of the field, top of your screen.
They might kick this one off.
You got the two kickers.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want to pooch. Well, there's several schools of thought, but you don't want to give them any good field position.
We're going to kick it back.
Miles
Futrell.
Run, Miles.
Got to get upfield, Miles.
You got to keep running.
And they're going to tackle him at about the 25. So with 4:12 left in this ball game, Cougar offense is taking over. A field goal wins it. Got plenty of time here left on the clock. Certainly want to be mindful. I mean, we don't have any timeouts left, but A quick score just gives them the football right back, and
Absolutely,
we have struggled mightily to stop them, but we do need to get first downs. $75 yards for a touchdown. Quick, incomplete over here to Sean Williams.
He's got to throw the ball. I mean, he's sidearming it. Throw the ball to your receiver.
2nd down and 10 here for the Cougars. Incomplete pass does stop the clock. Ahmad Sykes over the right side. He's going to get down to about the 29-yard line. Pickup of about 4. Huge 3rd down here for the Cougars. Clock is down under 4 minutes. Ahmad Sykes with it again.
They are not blocking a soul, Chad. They are not blocking a soul. Every offensive lineman got beat. And now you got 4th down for the game.
The ball game comes down to this.
You've either got to get a first down or with no timeouts left, or you're done. I don't know if that's
Miles is going to run it himself, and he's going to be very close.
I think he got it.
I believe he got a first down on the scramble. He did. That is a Cougar first down. Great job by Miles, just pulling it down. He had a lot of green grass there to get that first down, and he got it. And he stepped out of bounds. And so that was heads-up play there by Miles, future. Ahmad Sykes dancing around, getting out across midfield. He's going to be tackled at about the 48-yard line. That clock is running. It'll stop long enough for him to set the chains. Cougars offense need to get back on the line of scrimmage.
Cougars doing a good job. They still got time to run the ball. That's their bread and butter. Staying true to it. I don't know if they're sold on the field goal or if they're trying to come down and score.
Miles saying, hurry up with the play. Clock's running.
Timeout there by West Washita.
West Washita is going to call timeout here with 2:44 left in this ball game. Cougars down by 2, 47-45. We're going to step away for just a moment, and we'll be right back with this dramatic conclusion here in Dry Prong. Stay with us here on 446 Sports, live coverage of Grant Cougar football. Welcome back to Dry Prong, Louisiana.
These seniors have got to step up right now, and this is their legacy.
This is it.
You know.
Good Sykes, dancing around, getting down.
Get set, 2nd down, get set. A lot of guys walking, you know. And when you're going to watch this tape 20 years from now and say, why am I walking around?
Cougars need to get to the line of scrimmage. We're working on equipment. The clock is running. Ahmad Sykes is going to get the carry. Going to get right up the middle, get down across the 35, down to about the 33-yard line. Clock will stop long enough to move the chains, and we've got someone down on the field, and that looks like Ahmad down on the field. Got an injury timeout on the field. Hoping he just got the breath knocked out of him.
Now, if I'm Grant, Chad, I've got a spike play. I'm gonna, I'm telling the quarterback now.
Yeah.
We're gonna spike it here. If I get to, if the clock gets to the point where I need to spike it, can't spike it on 4th.
No.
If it's 3rd down and we're under 30 seconds, we're gonna spike it, try to kick a field goal to win. But I gotta have my kickoff, or my field goal team. They need to be standing right behind me.
Yeah.
He's gonna Ahmad Sykes probably gonna come out for one or two plays. That's the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he might have landed on the football, maybe knocked the wind out of him. He is going to come off for one play. Good to see him not having to be helped off the field in the sense that he can't.
In prime position. Man, I'd really like a little play down here to Sean Williams.
Official has wound the clock. It is running. Going to run the ball with Matthew Cooper. He's got to get north and south. Quit running laterally. Yeah. And he does. He breaks the tackle. He's going to go to the house. He's got one man to beat. Oh, my gosh. They're going to tackle him down inside the 5-yard line with 1:53. Cougars need to get up on the ball because that clock is going to start running just as soon as they set it.
I'm taking my time here. I'm going to let that play clock run down. Chad, I might not even try to score. That's an extra point chip shot.
It is.
I might try to get the ball centered on the hash and let the clock run down, spike it on 3rd down.
And let Jaden win the football game.
Absolutely. Because you score now, that's a lot of time for them to come down and beat you. Now, I'm going to tell you this, though. Ahmad probably will score this play.
Bad snap. Miles is going to go in for a Cougar touchdown.
Too much time left. I hate to tell you that.
There's a lot of time.
You're going to have to go for 2.
I see Ahmad motioning to the sideline. Let's go for 2.
Well, you got to go for 2 to go up at least 6 to where you can block an extra point, or
they're going to walk Jaden out there and kick one. I can see Ahmad looking to the sideline, go for 2, go for 2.
Well, here's the thing: you got to go for 2, because if they score a touchdown, it's tied, and you can potentially block. You could potentially block it. Now they score a touchdown; it's all she wrote.
It's all she wrote.
I don't know about that one. I'll call him in the morning and ask him about that.
Cougars are up 5, 52-47. Here over the West Ouachita Chiefs. 1 minute and 34 seconds left in this ball game, which is a lot of time for this West Ouachita. I don't know how many timeouts they have left, but
I want to say 1.
The clock will become their enemy, but the Cougars are definitely going to have to play discipline. You might even see an onside kick here.
No, I wouldn't.
I was waiting to hear that from you. Definitely wouldn't go for it.
They've got 12 men out there. There's 12 men on the field.
Looks like we got 12 men on the field. There you go. Get Ahmad.
And I'm saying that real loud.
So
Coach Mercer's in the next room.
So Coach Mercer. Yeah, I would definitely have
11.
Definitely have Jaden.
We're kind of the de facto quality control coach.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I'd put it deep, but we'll see what he does. Oh, I like that.
Nice
I like that.
Nice kick.
Oh, and it bounces out of bounds. Dang it! If it could have died right there, Chad.
Those doggone footballs, you never know which way they're gonna.
I like the kick.
So this is huge, Coach. 1:34. Cougars up by 5, 52-47 over the West Ouachita Chiefs in a game where I feel like I'm about lost my voice here with this football game. But man, I'm glad to see a ball game here for the last game of the season for these seniors. Would love to see them come out with a win here.
Now, if you're West Ouachita, you know, what do you call here? They're going to be in shotgun. You're going to play a little coverage. I mean, I still think they're going to run the ball, Chad.
I do too. That's been their success all night long. They are going to throw it.
Oh, that's hit the
That's
ground.
incomplete.
That's
That ball hit the ground. That ball hit the ground. That's going to be incomplete.
That's
Second
stopped
down.
the clock, but that's.
1:30 left. Only 4 seconds ran off the clock.
I don't know who had the second receiver out here.
And they're going to sling it again. That was going to be complete.
I don't know why we're playing 15 yards off the ball.
Oh, my goodness gracious. He was wide open. West Ouachita rushing to the line of scrimmage.
I would use our athletes and force them to make those catches. I mean, if you're going to let them, you're going to give them that much cushion, you're just going to let them play pitch and catch.
First down and 10. Ball is spotted at the 47-yard line. 1:24 left in this game. See Ahmad Sykes coming in to play coverage.
You know, make them earn it. I don't know if they got enough. I don't know if they got enough defenders down here at the bottom of your screen.
Quarterback is going to throw incomplete. Bring up second down. 1:19. That's the thing about the passes. They do stop the clock.
And I mean, this is, you know, it appears West Ouachita just, they had time to run it, I felt like. You know, run that option a little bit.
Looks like they've abandoned their game plan or their bread and butter. Going to be in shotgun.
But Grant's got to step up and play coverage here. Good coverage on the receivers.
Throw it near side. Big hit by Ahmad Sykes. That ball was complete. Inbound, so the clock is running. Cougar defense got to get back on the line of scrimmage. And West Ouachita going to call timeout.
Did we get a timeout?
Yeah. Official signal timeout.
Oh, he's going to say incomplete pass.
He's saying incomplete pass. Oh, okay.
They're gonna have to put some time back on the clock, but that'll be third down, third and long.
Big hit there from Ahmad Sykes. Jarred that ball loose.
They're gonna have to figure out the time here now.
Huge play here for the Cougar defense.
There's nobody out here on the second receiver.
There's McKinney. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to throw complete. Ahmad Sykes is there. Madden Blaylock comes in to finish it off. And that's fourth down. That's going to be fourth down. They're going to call his forward progress up just across midfield. Big Madden Blaylock finishing him off.
40 seconds left.
And
there's a timeout.
Huge play, ball game right here, Coach, for this Cougar defense. You know, I
play good. Your pass rush needs to be. I would almost tell one guy, you got the shot. Everybody else kind of spy a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm pressing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make these receivers who run I formation all game.
Yeah.
Go up and beat me.
Yeah.
I do not want to give. I don't want to give. I mean, look, it's nobody should be past the sticks.
Right.
You know. Now I say that they're all walking past the sticks.
They're walking.
But they just need 6 yards. They don't need 15 or 20.
Right. All they need is 6 to keep their hopes alive. 40 seconds left in this ball game. Huge play. The Cougars can get off the field here. That's the ball
With
game.
an incompletion or a sack or just tackle them short. Man, I'd line up in the eye. I really would. I mean, you haven't stopped it all game. I'd watch for a draw play maybe.
No.
I might send Matthew Cooper here.
Big 4th down. Going to roll out to the right. Throwing back this side. They're going to have a 1st down. And he's going to tiptoe down the sideline. No, the officials are going to call him out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
There's a flag.
29 seconds flag.
There's going to be a hold.
And the call is against West Washita. We'll wait for the officials to get this sorted out. No,
he's going to wave it off.
Flag up. And so he stepped out of bounds up at the 22-yard line with 29 seconds left in this ball game. You know, I was watching number 21 who came in there that they threw this pass back across the formation to.
Nobody played sound coverage.
No.
The linebackers did not go with him.
21 hadn't been in the game. He hadn't been in the game. They threw it back across formation.
Absolutely.
We see him in again here, 29 seconds. Cougars had him there on 4th down and just gave up a big play. The officials, like Madden Blaylock's coming in.
Why is he at linebacker?
Madden Blaylock is standing back at linebacker. He's got a man open, and that was going to fall incomplete. 25 seconds, the clock will stop.
You know, the bad thing is they can't complete a pass. Keep stopping the clock.
Yeah, that's. Second down here, Jim.
Clinging to a 5-point lead. It is not safe.
No. Going to roll to his right. Got pressure in his face. He's going to have to throw that one away.
That's got to be intentional
That's got to be grounding.
The ball didn't cross the line of scrimmage. The ball did not cross the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be grounding. And there's going to be no flag on that play. The ball didn't cross the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter if he's out of the tackle box. The ball has to cross the line of scrimmage. That's incredible.
Coach Felton, I could see out there arguing.
If you're out of the
his
tackle
case.
box and
Yes.
you throw the ball down the field, wherever,
It's got to
that's
cross.
fine. But it has to get past the line of scrimmage.
And it did not.
He threw it right to his coach standing behind the sticks. You know, that's.
And we have timeout called by West Washita. 20 seconds left in this ball game. Cougars clinging to a 5-point lead. 3rd down and 10 here for West Washita. Man, we have we've got quite a barn burner here tonight. You know, we thought we had them here on 4th down and threw a pass back across the formation.
Had a hold that they called and then
picked the flag up.
had an intentional grounding just now that we also don't call. That's always been the crux of understanding.
Yeah.
That I was outside the tackle box and everybody's like, okay. Even to the NFL, the ball has to cross the line of scrimmage. And you can't just assume. I think there's a lot of assumptions being made.
I saw Coach Felton go out to try to get some kind of explanation.
I saw Coach Hill, too, also motioning for intentional grounding. Somebody's got to have 21.
Watch 21, 3rd down and 10. Got a man open,
And
complete for a touchdown.
Incredible. Utterly incredible.
Unbelievable.
I don't know how you do that.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the extra point is good. And just like that, with 15 seconds left, Cougars trail by 2. Kind of stunned silence here tonight, Coach.
There's no one to blame but themselves. Look in the mirror for some of these plays. I mean, I don't see how I just can't how you allow some of these things to happen. And there's just no barring a miracle. There's not enough time for really anything.
No, not with 15 seconds left on the clock.
And you've got no timeouts. And look, a lot of it just been, you hate to blame the officials, but a lot of missed calls on both sides, a lot of misexecution.
And as expected, they kicked that one on the ground. Sean Williams looking for a little bit of room, going to step out of bounds across midfield with 8 seconds left on the clock. Nice run back there by Sean Williams.
You had this game firmly in hand, and a lack of execution.
Go back to the onside kick, which really set them up.
Two terrible jobs, the first half and the second half, of getting onside kicks that have resulted in 14 points for West Washita. They shouldn't even be in the game.
No, they shouldn't.
And I don't know if I might want Gage in there to throw this deep one.
Complete. Keith McKinney up across or at the 40-yard line with 4 seconds. Cougars going to have time for one more play. Not a whole lot you can call right here with 4 seconds.
Chad, to be honest, I'd almost throw a little screen to Ahmad. See if I can get him just down the field with blockers and away from the box.
Play clock now down to 5 seconds. Cougars took some time here to get this personnel in there. And Miles is going to
throw it out of bounds.
And it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to do it.
And you can't pout now about it. So many opportunities in this game to win it.
So many opportunities. Cougars are going to fall 54-52 in a heartbreaker here on senior night. Had this game in their grasp and just come up that short. Heartbreaker here to close out the 2025 season. Cougars really needed a win here for an opportunity, just an opportunity to be in the postseason, and they come up just short in a barn burner here. It's not a whole lot you can say. You're kind of speechless after this. Just disappointed.
West Washita did everything they could to give Grant the game. Ahmad Sykes, incredible performance to try to get this win. you don't want to blame a kid, but a lot of missed execution plays that that are just frustrating. The 2 onside kicks turned into 14 points. The 4th down play, no one picks up the running back. We saw so many times no one picking up the pitch man on the option. The last play right there on the pass, falling asleep and letting him just sneak out right by you. We were both saying watch 21.
Yeah, watch 21.
And he just comes flying out of the backfield on a seam route and just,
wow.
There are no words. Kudos to West Washita. Winning is a skill.
Yeah.
And it's one they're going to have to work on acquiring in the offseason.
Yeah.
Mental toughness, making the plays. I don't,
You can see the mutual respect out there from those West Washita players for Mod Sykes, who will be back next year. Even from the coaching staff over there to him.
Well,
what a player.
They almost got their tails whipped tonight.
They almost did.
Grant kind of bailed them out. That's going to be one they're going to watch on film and be tough to stomach. Without sounding critical, I don't really there's not much else to say.
I know.
That's one that they should have taken. This is the game
this was the game that this is one of those games that if you win it, it really kind of propels you into next season to end on a high note against a 4A district opponent. Next year, the Cougars will be moving down to 3A, and but I look forward to next season. Got a lot of things to look forward to with these Grant Cougars, and the coach, that's going to do it for us.
That's going to do it for the season.
Our first season here on 446 Sports, and I've enjoyed it. I want to thank all of our viewers that have tuned in each week to the football game and to the coaches show, and just want to tell you how much we appreciate all the folks at 446 Sports, and a fella that has turned out to be a fantastic cameraman, the great Alan Simmons.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate him. Any final thoughts, Coach?
Go Cougars.
We'll
see you next season.
Yeah, we'll see you next season. For the coach, Thomas Laborde, the great Alan Simmons, I'm Chad James, and we're signing off till next season. Go